Hi sir, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Nice meeting up with you.
Yes sir. And how do you think the event is, and how do you think CXO Cywayz is contributing to the society and aspiring the society?
Well, every event has got its own special characteristics. But when I come to the CXO Cywayz event, it's a different color, a different manifestation altogether. Why? Because this event is focused on improving the community, on giving value addition to the community, whether it's through mentorship, whether it's through exchange of knowledge, whether it's through exchange of best practices and stuff like that. So that way I find this particular event is remarkably different from all the other industry events because of its unique focus of giving back to the society. A lot of events have their own particular directions or agendas, but here, when I look at it, it's here community coming together for the purposes of hand-holding each other to make the community far more safe, far more reliant, and far more secure in the coming times. So my congratulations to CXO Cywayz for organizing this. I was part of the Bangalore event. I'm here in Bombay, and I can tell you it's a great beginning, and we have many more heights to achieve and capture as we go along.
Thank you sir. And I'll be asking you 2 questions. Does a CISO need to block access to the tools like ChatGPT? What is your recommendation?
Well, the advent of ChatGPT has brought forward immense number of new challenges. Why? Because this generative artificial intelligence is a technology that's transformative in nature. And much that you would want this technology to be blocked on your own ecosystem, the chances are that users are likely to use this on their own respective devices. So, well, a lot of organizations believe that when you're giving free access to these tools like ChatGPT, then effectively your corporate data is going to go out, it's going to become public, and it's potentially going to start impacting your company and your business prospects. So to that extent, if you are in a respective particular industry where your data is very, very important, then I think maybe restricting access to ChatGPT could become a good starting point. Also, only within the limited environment of the corporate ecosystem. But that does not mean that the users will not be using ChatGPT. They'll continue to keep on using ChatGPT in their respective homes. In any case, this is a technology which you will not be able to block and close your eyes for a long period of time. Therefore, now the scenario will be, how can we go forward and try to empower the users on how to effectively start using ChatGPT and other areas of generative AI, while at the same time trying to ensure that there is protection of appropriate, shall I say, corporate data and corporate secrets as well. So it's a balancing task that you'll have to do. CISOs, they'll have to realize that they are now riding a running tiger with the coming of generative AI, and they will have to calibrate their approaches as they deal with this newly and highly transformative technology like generative AI.
Yes sir, thank you. And what are the legal considerations that CXOs today need to keep in mind?
Well, CXOs need to keep in mind that their seat is on fire and they are potentially likely to lose their business and also their jobs in case if they are not going to take into consideration the legal ramifications. The reason for this is that there are so many now new laws that have come in which impact the CISOs. So CISOs must be aware of the Information Technology Act 2000 and rules and regulations made thereunder, including the IT Rules 2011 and the IT Directions 2022. Why? Because if you are not going to be cognizant of these rules, then you could potentially be opening up a door of criminal liability for yourself, for your company, and for your top management under the IT Act, under the IT Rules 2021, and under the IT Directions 2022. Another big area that I want CISOs to specifically focus on is their absolute compliance with the requirements of the IT Directions 2022, wherein certain stipulated cybersecurity breaches will have to be reported within 6 hours to the nodal agency on cybersecurity, being the Computer Emergency Response Team of India. So don't think that you can push this under the carpet and that you should not report. If you don't report and tomorrow it comes to be known that this happened and that you did not report, you will end up losing your job. More significantly, you would face a lot of other consequences and your organization would actually face criminal liability of imprisonment and fine. Apart from your criminal liability, as a CXO or a CISO as far as these IT directions are concerned. And the third most important aspect that I think today the CXOs need to understand is this impending and huge impact that the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2023 is likely to come across. It's already the law of the land, the DPDP Act, but it's not yet implemented. Does that mean you wait on? Well, right now, elections have come in and still no rules under the DPDP Act have come in. Does that mean you should be on a spectator mode? The answer is a crystal clear no. Why? Because the DPDP Act is already a law that's been passed by Parliament and that's been published in the Gazette. The only thing that's now coming is the way and what particular provisions of the DPDP Act are going to be made applicable or implementable at various stages of time. So don't wait on for the last before you start preparing. Let's remember that in India, we are fanatic about cricket. We all love cricket. And we have this, all Indians have this utopian dream that you will come in the last over and that you will hit 6 sixes on the last 6 balls of the match. Well, that only happens in dreams. It does not happen in ground reality. So the chances that you will be able to do all your compliances well at the last nick of moment may be an issue that could land you into trouble. So be more prepared in terms of proactive compliance with the provisions of the DPDP Act and the potential rules that are going to come in. Just remember, at the end of the day, you are going to be the focal point for the company. Anything happens on data, the company and the top management is going to ask you. So please go ahead and keep into mind your legal ramifications, the legal requirements, and also please ensure that your company does appropriate compliances under the Information Technology Act 2000 and rules and regulations so that your company can take the benefit of the statutory exemption from legal liability under Section 79 of the IT Act. If these 3 things is what you can remember as legal consideration, I think you can do a yeoman's service, not just to you as a professional, but also to your organization and to the top management as we go forward. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.